Hey guys, welcome to my latest tutorial. I will be doing it on the lovely Aoife Malone. So I'm going to start with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance just to go across the lid. It's going to create a nice base for us to keep our shadow on all day, and I'm going to put some cream products on top so it'll help with that. So I'm going to use some shadow sticks, and I love shadow sticks. They're really easy just to use on their own as well if you're in a bit of a rush and you just want to throw these on. Or you can use them underneath an eyeshadow to give a bit more of a vibrant payoff to the eyeshadow that you put on top. So right and close to the lash line there, I'm going to use a bronze colored eyeshadow, and I'm going to start to add a little bit of depth. We wanted to keep everything really nice and glowy for this look. And then over the top, I'm going to use a slightly more coppery shade. This is from one of the Sleek palettes, which are super affordable, and you can get them from the likes of Superdrug. I'm then going to use a black gel liner on a small brush. I'm just using a small amount and really wiggling it right down into the lash line. We just want the darkness to be right down at the root of those lashes and be nice and smudgy. So I'm also going to run over it with my finger just to smooth it out. Now, as I mentioned, we want this whole eye look to be really glowy, so I'm using a shimmery black eyeshadow just to set that gel liner, and again smudging it with my finger. And I'm going to repeat the same process on the lower lash line. If you smudge it down a little bit too far, don't worry, you can just clean it up with a Q-tip and some makeup remover. I'm going to pop a bit of Teddy eye kohl in the waterline. This is a brown with a nice gold reflect. Then we're just going to give the lashes a good curl and a coat of mascara. Now I also popped a little bit of that coppery shade from the Sleek palette under the lower lash line, and I'm popping a little bit of Fireball from Urban Decay under the lower lash line and on the inner corner area of the eye there. So I know a lot of people struggle with lashes, so my biggest tips would be to look down into a mirror, let your glue dry for a good 15 to 30 seconds. You need to use a good quality glue. Put it down in the middle of the eye and let it sit for a couple of seconds, then tuck in your ends, and then squeeze your natural lashes together with the false lashes. And then if you need to press them up a little bit, you can do so with your finger or a pair of tweezers. And you can clean up any fallout with a little bit of makeup remover on a cotton pad. Then you have magic. One comes around one today. They don't see things the same. Fortunately, my camera didn't record me popping on Aoife's foundation, but I'm just using the EX1 Cosmetics Invisiwear foundation. It gives a really nice glowy finish to the skin. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer underneath the eyes and down around the nose area. And this will just cover up any dark circles and any redness around the nose. And I'm going to set under the eyes with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus, but any pressed or loose powder you have will do the job nicely. And then I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Radiant Light Powder. I really love this. It gives a beautiful soft glow to the skin, and we want that really nice kind of J-Lo glow skin today. So keeping up with our bronzy theme, I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer on the cheekbones and around the hairline just to very lightly shape the face and add a bit of warmth. I'm then going to use a shimmery bronze powder on the highlight points of the face, and then I'm going to go over that with the Balm Mary Luminizer because I want it to be super glowy. And I'm going to take that at the top of the cheekbones, a little bit on the tip of the nose, and the Cupid's bow. color to the cheek, I've mixed a rosy color and a sort of peachy color, and I'm going to pop that just on the high points of the cheeks there and just blend it in really thoroughly. Now we're going to go over the brows. So first thing, I'm going to brush all the brow hair up the way so I can see where it needs to be filled in, any gaps that there are, or any specific little places that I need to concentrate on. And I'm going to really roughly fill in those areas with short strokes with two colors, one Brun and Omega from MAC. They're both quite ash toned colors, so they go quite well with Aoife's hair color. Then what I'm going to do is brush all the hair down the way. This is going to help me see the top line of the brow where it needs to be sharpened up a little bit, and I can use the flat side of my brush and just really define that top edge. Finally, I'm going to brush the hairs up, and this is also going to brush over and smooth out any of those lines we just made. And then I'm going to fill in any little remaining parts that I feel like need a little bit of extra definition on the lower side of the brow and through the body of the brow. So I'm going to take a small amount of the highlighter that I used and just take it around the inner corner just to really brighten that up, and very close to the brow bone, right under the arch of the brow, just to lift that a little bit. So to go with this look, I'm going to give you 3 different lip options. One is going to be a nude lip. This would be great if you have smaller lips or you don't feel comfortable wearing brighter or bolder colors, and it'd be great for daytime wear as well, or perfect for like a summer wedding.
Today, they don't see things the same. To walk like two out the door, then you have magic. One comes around, one today. They don't see things.
The next kind of color we're going for is like a pinky browny neutral color. This definitely has a lot more color than the nude, but isn't like a sort of full-on bright color. Again, this is great for day wear, for a wedding, anything like that. It's a really natural, beautiful lip color. And finally, for our third lip color, we're going to go a little bit more brown, but I want to keep some of that pinky tone in there, so I'm leaving the Soar lip liner on, and I'm going over the top with a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lolita. This is quite a brown shade by itself, so if you do want more of a pink tone to it, you will have to put more of a pinky toned lip liner underneath it. And finally, to keep this look in place all day and all night, we're going to use some of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So here's the final look that we went for, and we kept the slightly darker lip on Aoife. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please let me know if you have any other requests or videos you might like to see, and I will speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.